Hey guys, welcome back to Sabers Forever. I'm John, and today we're going to be going over the Mecha Saber. This is a Gundam Wing style saber blade, or energy blade, or photon blade, or whatever kind of blade. This is a really cool saber, and I'm super excited to be able to present this to you. So, without further ado, let's just jump right in. Alright, so this is the Mecha Saber. It is inspired by the TV show Gundam Wing, and the energy blades, I mean, I shouldn't be able to pick this up. It should be huge, because the Gundams are giant, but they scaled it down for human size. Thank goodness. Basically, this is one of the easier and cooler disassemblies and access to the chassis and everything that I've seen. It's completely removable, very easy to access, and it doesn't matter which way you put it back in. You have your power button and your auxiliary button right there. You have, this is not a blade retention screw, it is for this decoration only, but you have 1, 2, 3 blade retention screws. So that's pretty cool. You have your quick connect for this in there, and then your quick connect with, this is the CCSabers pixel connector. So top's good to go, bottom, inside, bottom, yeah, I mean, real easy. So, and then even better, removable battery. So if you're on the go and you want to swap them out, you can totally do that. So this just pops in. And before I do that, your sound card is right under here. So let's open that up real quick and I can just show you how to access that if you were to want to change fonts or something. So this screw, make sure you take it out. It's threaded into nylon, so don't lose it. And then this has a tab at the bottom right here, so you pull the top up and out like that. And then your sound card's right here. And it doesn't need to be glued in because it has the cover. So you can just place that back. You have access to your SD card and your micro USB. Slide that back on there. Thread that back in. This has to be relatively tight, so the screw, like everything's such a nice fit. You don't want the screw to protrude. So a good way to test that is make sure that that's easy enough. And then put your battery in. So positive, you can see right there, it says it's got a positive and then negative cut out. So negative, positive, nipples positive. Push this in. I would recommend putting the bottom in first, all the way, and then put this into the top. Try not to touch the pins to anything metal. Just put that on very carefully, and then make sure the threads catch correctly. This should also be very easy, and now you're good to go. It has gesture controls. What are some cool features? You can go backwards in fonts if you hold it upside down and hit the auxiliary.
Battery level.
Team C, smooth gray.
And forwards if you hold it right up.
Team C.
Battery level.
If you wanted to play music, hold the power button for 1 second and release. It's very loud for a 22mm speaker. Hold and release. Hold for 1 second and release to stop the music. Yeah, I mean, there's what you can actually turn the saber on and go into what's called blaster mode, where the saber stays on blaster deflections for movement. So you would hit the power to turn it on, hold the blaster button for 1 second and release it, and you'll hear it do a blaster block, and then every movement that would trigger an accent swing would actually trigger a blaster block. So now without it. So there you go. The gestures are stab on and twist off. So you would Oop, let's see if I can get it. I like to pull it down hard and then twist one way and then back to resting position. To start without sound, you would double tap the power. It'll turn on without sound. You have active volume control by holding the auxiliary while the blade is off. And now your power will increase the volume and your, but it's already at max. And then your aux, every tap will reduce the volume. And then let's just bring it back up. Hold the aux for 1 second and release to bring it back into regular mode. To change the color of the lightsaber blade on the fly, you would tap the power to turn the blade on, and then hold the auxiliary and tap the power. So now when you twist the saber, it'll change the color of the blade. When you find the color that you want, tap the power button. Let's go to something a little bit more dramatic than what it normally is. And now you're back in the regular mode. If you wanted to switch back to the default, just go to the next font or take the battery out and come back to this font and it'll reset. This saber does not have save state on because I believe you would want it to always default to the Gundam font. So, yeah. Alright guys, that does it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, if you're looking for a commission or you see a lightsaber on my site you'd like to maybe put on layaway, just don't be afraid to reach out at john@sabersforever.com. And I guess until then, I'll see you on the next one, and as always, may the Force be with you.